Hello there. Today I am doing something that I consider kind of stupid. I am doing, as you've seen the title, so we're just doing this with a fucking dumbass prince and one good tower and one bad tower. So let's just, why the cutscenes? Don't do the cutscenes. I don't like cutscenes. Get out of my face. We're just gonna start like this. Get you going. Glory for the kingdoms. So basically, my thoughts on this guy, I like that armor. The damage is fine considering he's supposed to be a tank, and his health is the same as Aerodon, but unlike Aerodon, he can't, like, heal in ranged, because he doesn't have any range, and he doesn't have a crazy dodge rate. He does have a healing skill, but which has a decent cooldown. But the thing is, yeah. But the thing just is, he can still get worn down pretty quickly before the healing skill even activates again. The restores about a little bit over half of his health. I don't know, it just feels kind of lacking if there's not a solid choke point to defend. Also, he likes using Mighty on worthless targets, so that's no fun. Well, but at least he has his dabbing. That actually works pretty well if you can get a concentrated zone. But if you don't get a concentrated zone, then I guess this is kind of crap. And then you got the Kingsguard, who make me very happy. Except, that damage does not make me happy. That could stand to be a little higher. You know, like 10 to 16. At least let them kill some fire enemies. That would be nice, you know. Why are there still harassers coming in? Can we stop that, please? I don't like the flow of the harassers. Also, I guess his voice lines are kind of aggravating, but I've dealt with Kappa, so I can deal with this guy. I guess they're kind of funny, at least. An Avenger, like, the shield is, where are you going? It's fine, but it's just kind of just, it feels very weak. It's only really got for weakening a couple of fodder enemies. And I guess doesn't really work as well as something like Energy Glaive. Because that's a pretty quick cooldown and it has set damage and can bounce quite a couple times. You just gotta get very lucky because if Energy Glaive bouncing again is basically a coin toss. So that's that. This is not very hard so far. It will probably get harder later. Like I said, I was out of content ideas. And no, I just like doing these little minimum towers stuff. Just try and see what crazy shit you can get away with. Man. What else we got? We got fodder. We just got more fodder enemies. We want to get our PP going. And we want to get Denas here. I guess what's he's doing better than Durax? Like, I've tried this with Durax before and was just barely able to pull it off. I didn't record it. I was just doing that in my own time. I don't know. I just feel guilty for buying Denas and then not using him at all. Because he just kind of disappointed me. Like, on paper, he seems pretty decent, but he just kind of falls off. Because when I do it, he doesn't tank as well as I would have liked because he has a rather low HP stat for being a good physical tank. I don't know, his heal just feels like it takes a little bit too long. It's more reliable than the Spring Sap at least, but like his damaging abilities don't really damage. You can often waste them, and Celebrity is often wasted on a single target. It only really isn't wasted when you like have a nice cluttered cluster, can like funnel everything to a nice single choke point, where you can also just take advantage of the Kingsguard. And that's exactly what this stage is. So let's just go with PP, which also benefits from a close single choke point like this. I don't know if I could lower this to a single tower. If I'm real, probably not. Wow. Look at that stun though. Like it hits a lot of enemies. I'm not sure how many. It's probably on the wiki somewhere. If you want to look it up. This is probably too easy, but I don't know. Maybe it's harder on Impossible. But again, I can't play Impossible because I play on mobile. Ooh, we got here. Obelix. Tasty, isn't it? Wow. Just keeps on eating. Such an appetite never gets full. Can't be me. I got full pretty quickly, which is not good because I need quite a bit of food if I don't want to stay a twig forever. Blade dance. That's gonna help. I just like the sound effect Mighty makes. I know you guys can't hear it, which is disappointing. I'm sorry that I can only make silent content. But I guess it can also be a benefit so that game audio doesn't just blare through when you're just... My audio just goes completely unhindered. Let's see. Edge mastery. Sure. Oh, let's get bears in there. Like, even more blocking. I guess this is less a challenge and more of just me using Denas and getting to show off his real strength is when you have a stage like this. Everything goes into a single choke point. Single narrow choke point where you can lay on a good smackdown. And then he's perfect. Together with Kingsguard, he's already blocking 6 enemies, which is nice. And not a lot of things in Origins of area damage. In fact, nothing here is area damage, so that works out well for him. I guess we could get Sylvan Curse, but that rarely procs on a good enemy, which is why Archtrude is not really the best. Why does that have randomly 33 to 56? Is that a bug? Did the display just get messed up and is that not reflecting the actual damage? That's weird. Alright. Ooh, Mighty actually worked there. Yeah, the thing is with Mighty is I don't even try to aim it. It's a good true damage attack that I guess can help whittle a tough enemy down when he's like fizzing down with Twilight Golem. But when there's like just clutter like this, I'm not gonna try and aim it at a hoplite. That's just no. Also, the absolute last thing you should be doing with Denas is sending him to the front on his own. He is exactly like a barracks tower. He does not deal much damage to even fight something by himself. He really needs the damage of other towers, just their support. So this is actually rather slow going. We're still at wave 8. I might want to summon the Kingsguard right about now. Yep, that is nice. Wow. It's like how it's all just a big pile of enemies just ramming and slamming and smack-a-bamming. That's not a word, but I just made it one anyways. I like how things are... I like just when things aren't words, but I'm just like, okay, it's a word now. I don't know. I think that's funny. Ugh, spiders. Sword spiders. They still have like almost no damage. I don't know. This seems kind of weird that their description specifically makes a point to mention that their forelegs are as sharp as finely sharpened swords. But they have 8 to 12 physical damage. That is not really sharp. Come on, you do as much damage as the fucking Kingsguard. Well, I guess Kingsguard has a larger damage variation, which bites it in the ass. When you have to deal with fodder enemies, they can hardly finish them off in time. Sylvan Curse. When will that ever be useful? Probably never. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever tried using Denas in a stage like, for example, what's it called? Duradel outskirts, when you really just, when your choke point is really kind of not that stable and you need all the damage you can get in it, I'd rather use a damaging her like Durax there than Denas, because the extra stalling doesn't really matter, and you sorely miss out on damage. Ooh, it actually procced on a good target there. On a hoplite. That's useful. For once in my life, it did something good. And the other thing about Denas is how boring he really is. Like, I don't know, he just can't really do stuff on his own. Like, Gerald can go off on his own and, like, reflect hundreds of damage against a single opponent. But Denas just kind of sits there in your choke point and just does his thing. He doesn't really have that much input. You don't really do that much with him. Like Aerodon, for example, you can tactically move in and out of battle to either fire off an arrow volley or to get a double strike and then get a double strike off. Denas is just kind of... he's just kind of there. I guess if you specifically need to block something, then you might want to move him out, but he's so slow that that's just not recommended, personally. This is better off sitting in your choke point, where you can also just fire off Celebrity better to hit more targets. But those are just my humble thoughts. They could just all be wrong, and I could be just using them all wrong. Lord knows I've done that before with some heroes. I don't know, I just don't feel like he's very fun at all. He's kind of a bit static. Look at just how low the enemy density is in this game. There's really not a lot. I just don't like when this is happening, when they're coming like right there. That just forces me to move my choke point back. I like how the bears are just constantly dying, and then they have an 18-second 20-second respawn time to deal with. Jesus, mother of Lordy Christ. That is a lot to deal with. Oh my god. How long does the King's Guard last again? I have no clue. I think it was like 15 seconds. If it is 15 seconds, that will be really short and really not nice at all. I wasn't intending on doing this without Thunderbolt, but I realized I just haven't used Thunderbolt at all. I don't know, it just didn't feel like it's necessary so far. I mean, if it does become necessary, though, I will use it. I don't know, I guess I can see that as a fun bonus challenge. This is my first attempt. You know what? No, I'm not going to cut that YouTube notification out. You can see that. Go look up their channel. I have no idea what they make. I'm subscribed to so many different channels. Now we just hope I don't get another notification that it does reveal who I do watch. Well, no, that's not really an accurate assessment. Like, 90% of the things I'm subscribed to, I don't even watch anymore. Except Markiplier. I always make room to watch some Markiplier. He's the reason I realized my sexuality. Calling it. I just lost 5 subscribers because I indirectly implied that I found Markiplier attractive. The world. We're doing well. We don't even need Thunderbolt. I guess it's mainly because the Bladesingers are definitely doing the lion's share of the work here. But I guess Denas is decent glue holding it together, because I really see that Celebrity is hitting a good number of targets, which is nice. I mean, Sylvan Curse just got wasted again, which is less nice. Salty mouth. Should probably drink something very soon. I know that people just kind of if you like get the message on your social media, like, be sure to drink some water. Stay hydrated. I don't know if that's getting annoying to some people, but really just listen to it. It is very, very important to stay hydrated. The human body can survive a decent amount of time without food. But if you don't got water, you're gonna be dead in like 3 days. That's just how it is. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna need to use Thunderbolt here, I think. With those web spitters. Oh no, it's Sylvan Curse. It hit a web spitter. Oh, that's nice. That's so cool. This is just the stage where Denas just does well in. If you're doing a regular playthrough of the game, though, I don't recommend this because I have full stars at this point in time, but you might not have full star at that point in time, so don't try it. In the words of the great Obi-Wan Kenobi. Can you take it down? Can you guys take it down? That would be so cool. Oh, that is so fucking... I haven't used Thunderbolt at all. That's cool. That's really cool. I really thought I would need it. Did I do the Durax in just literally a single Archdude? That's probably what I did. Hmm. Hmm. Denas just keeps it sticking together. I don't know if you guys have, again, if anyone has challenge ideas, please leave them down and in the comments, and I will most likely do them if they're not too terribly hard, and if they're not vengeance. If they're vengeance, I'm definitely not doing them. Well, actually, I do still have Mortimus and vengeance. I've barely touched him, and the Grim Cemetery, so I don't know. I might just do like an undead themed challenge or something at some point. Not sure. Not sure what I would pick then for a theme. Put them more forward a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of hoplites, and I don't like what army you're bringing in. I might need a Thunderbolt usage here. Let's be real. I don't have Kingsguard. Oh, fuck. It's Curse. It's Curse. It's doing so well. It's doing so well. We're pulling this in so close. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yeah, there's the dab. I guess since we're chilling true damage with the boulders, that probably helps. But hey, did something. It wasn't hard, but it was fun. I never did really have fun in a while with Kingdom Rush. I just kind of burned out, and I just kind of burned out for a while. That's why I didn't upload for 3 weeks, apart from running out of content ideas. It just kind of wasn't fun. Because before that time, I was playing Kingdom Rush 1, and I was just running into walls and getting frustrated, so I just kind of stopped playing. I kind of lost interest. Now, I don't know, just kind of back again. I just kind of feel motivated to play Kingdom Rush again to make videos on it, so expect more videos. This is a pretty content Crusader signing off.